Where we go, as long as I have...
Hello everyone. I want to make this video before the 4.4 patch maintenance comes into play. I want to let everyone know my opinion about Genshin's 4.4 Lantern Rites rewards. In my opinion, might be different than your guys' opinion, so take your opinion and discuss it, and then if you disagree with me, that's fine, but this is my opinion. Let's be honest. Let's address the elephant in the room. Okay, 4.4 Lantern Rite rewards is a laughing joke. Let's be honest. Okay. Now, the fact is, I don't care to the point where people are excited for this. I think this is more disrespectful to the player base on Genshin, just in general. Okay? And I want to make a comment about this, but I've said something about the first Lantern Rite. In fact, on the first ever Lantern Rite of the first year of Genshin, I didn't play Genshin because it was so unrewarding and uninspiring, to be honest. Not saying it was a bad, the rewards wasn't worth it in my opinion during that time. I played the second anniversary and it was alright. Still disappointed. And then this year, it's even more disappointing. The fact that Honkai Star Rail gave us a free 5-star, okay, and it's given us 20 summons in 2.0. Now, some people might say, well, don't compare Honkai Star Rails with Genshin. And I want to make a comment on this. Okay, yes, they are two different game types. There is no comparison. But they're made by the same company. That is reason why it's being compared. Okay? If a different company owned, like, let's say Genshin was owned by MiHoYo, and Bandai, which is the creator of Dragon Ball Z and Naruto games, okay, made Honkai Star Rail, okay? Then you couldn't compare these two games. But because it's made by the same game company, literally same roof, okay, that is the reason why it's getting compared. Now I must ask you this question so people can actually understand. Imagine you have a sibling, okay? Your mom and dad goes out and gets you guys a Christmas present, okay? You both wanted this, okay? And let's say your brother or sister gets a PS5, okay? And you're given a PS1 or PS2, and that's it. It's not fair, is it? Oh, wait. Now, if you think about it, okay, Honkai Star Rails and Genshin are the kids of MiHoYo. Okay, that is why a lot of people is comparing this. Is one favor over the other? So people need to stop complaining and saying, "Oh, they're not the same game." It's in the same factor on why it's made by the same company. That is the reason why it's getting compared. Okay. That's my first tip. Second tip is the fact that we spend, I don't know, some people spend way much more money than I do on this game, which is fine. There's people that spend like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on this game, and some people spend $30,000. Some people actually spend more than $30,000. Okay, but the question is, let's say you, as a player, spent $30,000 on this game. Okay, you gave them the money, you supported them, and in return, they give you 3 wishes back. 3 wishes. And then that $30,000 you spent in investing in this game gone to waste, and someone that's playing Honkai Star Rails that has not spent a single dime, or at least maybe $1 or $2 there, here and there, is getting a free 5-star and 20 summons, which is basically equivalent. Let's say this, because the prices is, you guys need to understand the prices of Stellar Jade in Genesis Crystals. You are giving one entire 5-star, which is more than the $100 value on Genshin in Honkai. In fact, it is about equivalent to $115 value. Okay? So if anyone says anything, the reason why people are mad and why they keep complaining about Honkai Star Rails and Genshin's rewards is the fact that Honkai gave away not 3 wishes, which is like $6. They gave away $115 worth of rewards for just playing their game. And you're saying Genshin can't match that with Honkai Star Rails? The fact is, I understand it takes a lot of time and a lot in investing and a lot of design in Genshin. But the fact is, if you want Genshin to stay alive, you have to treat your players better. Because I promise you this, Genshin or MiHoYo, if you do not treat your player base better, okay, then you're going to start people not spending as much money in Genshin, and you're going to see people spend less money on Honkai because they're not going to support Honkai. Because players that play Genshin either play Honkai or they don't. Okay, and I can firmly say a lot of players do not like a turn-based game. Okay, which is alright, that's their opinion. But the fact is, if you have 50% of your player base on Genshin, which is somewhere between like 4 million players, okay? Because you had like 9 million followers, and you lost like 1 million in one day, like overnight. The fact is, if 4 million players stop investing money into your games, that is a ton of money, okay? Yes, you won't go bankrupt or you won't lose all your money, but the fact is, if each player spent like maybe $2, $4, $6, maybe $10, every single patch, okay, on Genshin, and you lost 4 million players, that is $40 million you just lost on revenue from your player base per patch. Okay, think of that. $40 million just from 42 days. Okay, I'm gonna play 4.4. That's fine, but I'm probably not gonna be in a great mood. Let's just let that out. I probably won't even stream it because it's probably not even worth my time supporting this game if it does not start to shape. Okay? That is just my brutally honest opinion. If you want players to continue playing your game, you need to reward them. Okay? I've been super positive when I came back to this game. As positive as I could be. There are ups and there are downs to this game. No game is perfect. But the fact remains is if people are spending thousands of dollars to your game, wouldn't you want to reward them more than just $6 if they're spending $30,000 or more to your game? And I promise you this. If miHoYo decides to fix Genshin right now before the 4.4 patch, okay, I personally, there's two things I want, okay, and it's either or. I would rather have 50 summons, or I would like miHoYo to give us a 5-star selector of these characters. Now, these characters are indeed part of the vibe. Okay, let's get in detail on which characters I would want them to give a selector. And let's go ahead and go over those characters. I would like to see be able to get offered Ganyu, Xiao, or Hu Tao as one of the three options. Okay? And you can select any three options. Or they could do this because it's the 3rd year anniversary. So let's do the 3rd year, like 3rd area of the game, which is Inazuma. So we'll go. You have an option for Kazuha, you have an option for Yoimiya, and Coco, or Ito, okay, or Miko, okay. Those 5 characters. You get an option of those 5 characters, okay. In my opinion, if they give us a 5-star selector, which they should be, honestly, after the amount of BS that has been given to us and all that, I would want them to reward us generally a free 5-star. Now, hear me out. Let's say they don't want to give us these type of 5 stars. I want to see them either give us a option of Venti, Zhongli, Raiden Shogun, or Nahida, or Furina. That is 5 Archons. You can select one Archon for free. In my opinion, this would be the equivalent of Doctor Ratio in the 20 summons. Let's just be honest. Because who wouldn't want a potentially C2 Raiden? Who wouldn't want a potential C1 Zhongli? Or potentially just a general have an Archon in general. or the people that miss Zhongli, that want Zhongli, or miss Raiden and didn't get Raiden, or Nahida because they are afraid they're not going to get Nahida or Farina. This would bring so much closure for the Genshin players in general if we were just given a 5-star character. Not a standard 5-star, because I'm going to promise you this. The standard 5-star characters are not living up to expectations with the new characters coming out. Okay? And anyone says, oh, you got Alloy. Alloy is not a free 5-star. Get that in your head. It is the reason why we got Alloy for free is because it's the fact that PlayStation collabed with Genshin, and that is the only reason why PlayStation players have Genshin. That is the only reason why Genshin is on PlayStation. So I want to take this moment and give my honest opinion. Is the rewards worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Sonorically horrifying not. I want to see a free 5-star selector. And I don't want to see a standard character. Okay? If I don't get a 5-star selector, at least give me 50 summons. Or 45 summons to make it to where I have half a chance of getting a 5-star through the pool. Okay? And if I don't get 45 summons, you know what I would want? I just want something simple, and I just want to make it clear. I would want, there's a few things I want, okay? I want 20 summons, I want a new in-game content, and I also want the resin cap increase. That's 3 things. If you're not going to meet my standard, my expectations of a free 5-star, then give us a 50 summon. And if you can't give us 50 summons, give us 20 summons, increase some resin, and increase give us actual in-game content. That is my opinion. And I'm also going to go over the final fact. I am not the only one that agrees with this. There's videos going out. Tectone, Imtash, Doro, a bunch of other content creators. I'm not really considered a content creator for Genshin, and I probably won't ever be, but I'm at the point where we do need to start speaking out. Okay? I like to play other games. Genshin is not number 1 priority for me. I get in, I log in, do my dailies, I log off. I don't continue playing this game at all. As much as I love this game, there is no reason for me to keep playing after I use all my resin. Okay? Just to prove a point, I have not fully explored Fontaine. I have not even fully explored Sumeru. Because there is no need for me to continue to farm for resources that I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to utilize or be rewarded. It's just a big slap in the face. That is my honest opinion about Genshin, and I'm going to say Genshin's 4.4 rewards is awful. And the fact that if I could play any other gacha game and get about 30 times more rewards than what Genshin's doing, then what's stopping me from playing their game? Because it's not open world. Well, let me tell you this, okay? If a open world gacha game comes out and they reward some people for the first day they play their game and the yearly rewards, I promise you this, if they give out more rewards on their yearly thing, I promise you this, Genshin won't survive. Because even if Genshin has better graphics than them, as long as they're giving rewards to them and has a great story, Genshin could theoretically collapse and crumble. That is the reason why a lot of people are worried and scared. Because if that happens, their $30,000 they put into this game or account will be for nothing. Okay? That's my opinion. And I think Genshin MiHoYo needs to step up. And I'm hoping the rewards is better once 4.4 comes. If 4.4 does come out and we actually get a relatively good reward, I will probably end up recording later tonight on that, or the following day explaining my my gratitude of the compensations of Genshin. But for right now, that is my input. I think Genshin 4.4 is probably a bust, and I think a lot of players are not going to be playing for Lantern Right. So, sad to say, but I think that's my opinion, and let me know in the comments below if you agree, and I will see you guys in the next video, which would be here in the next 10-20 minutes on Apex, and I'll catch you guys later. Let me know about your opinions, and I will just be happy to discuss them in the following stream of Genshin. Thanks for watching, and if you like the content or want to see more content of this, I do recommend hitting that subscribe, like, and hitting the bell notification to make sure you don't miss a chance of catching my streams or videos. I do recommend if you guys want to jump in and join me on some of these games, I will be happy to invite you guys, and we will get a team going, and we'll enjoy the games we play. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.